All right, I am recording this for my friends at Denver United. Hello, Justin, and I am very happy to introduce you to the Oxford Center for Mission Studies. The building I'm in is a research center, and I've got a friend here helping me tape this. This was not done on a phone, by the way. Let me just walk around and give you a little view of this center. We've got 125 people doing PhDs with us here. And it's a church that was converted into a research center about 35 years ago. We got scholars that come from Africa, Asia, Latin America. I work here as a research tutor, and that translates in English, American English, to I'm a professor. But I figured the best thing for me to give you an idea about what I do is to talk to some guys I work with that are here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to one or two friends and let you meet them and give you a flavor because as a tutor, I get to work with people from all over the world who come here to study, and they don't live in Oxford all the time. They go to and from. So let me bring them on and introduce them to you. So what we're going to do is have a little informal interview, and I got two friends of mine. Jules is from Burkina Faso, which is in West Africa, and Jules and I have gotten to know each other here at the center. I don't think I met you before you came here, but we're connected with the same denomination, and I'm going to get him to tell you a little bit about himself. And Maksud is from Pakistan. So let me ask Jules first. Jules, tell us your name and what you do in Burkina.
My name is Jules Compaoré, and I'm from Burkina Faso in West Africa. I'm in a capital city called Ouagadougou. I just like that. I'm an Assemblies of God minister of what in my term is a small church of about 800 people, and I'm an assistant pastor in that church, and I'm also an academic dean of our Bible school, which is the Assemblies of God Bible School in Burkina Faso in Ouagadougou.
So how many students are studying at this Bible school with you?
We have two programs, which is the full-time and the part-time, and altogether we have 250 students. Part-time, full-time. We teach certificate level, BA level, and a master level.
And how many churches are in your denomination in Burkina?
Assemblies of God, Burkina Faso is quite big. The church is slightly over 90 years because it came in 1921. And we have, as I speak, about 3,700 local churches spread throughout the whole nation.
Okay, so why would you, working with 3,700 churches, Dean of Bible School, why would you come to Oxford and study?
Well, I came to Oxford because, as the name says, it's Oxford Center for Mission Studies. And I really believe in mission. And so I had a friend who was here, like my mentor, who recommended this place to me. And I decided to come because it's a place where I can learn more about missions. And, England has put some work in Burkina Faso over the years, sending missionaries. So I just came here to learn more about missions, and I'm thinking I would be useful back in Burkina when I finish.
So what he's working on, he and I spent the day today talking, he's researching the whole question of power, the pre-Christian worldview in Burkina, like the animist worldview, and how that influences how Pentecostals think and work. And for those of us in America, we sometimes have to be convinced of the reality of spiritual power and evil. This is not necessarily true outside of the United States. Both these men have been acquainted with things that you'd have no problem describing as evil. So Jules is going to be working probably 5-6 years on a PhD. He'll go back to Burkina and live and work there, and I get to mentor him when he's here. And one day I'm going to go down and visit him in Burkina.
Yeah. We can't wait for that.
And another guy I want you to meet is Maksud. Now, Maksud is from Pakistan. I met him here. And tell them a little bit about this, where you work and where your home city.
Well, my name is Maksud Kamil. I work in Gujranwala Theological Seminary, which is towards north of Lahore, which is a popular city. And it's a big town, and the seminary was established in 1877 by American Presbyterians, but it is an ecumenical institution. All major Protestant denominations, including sometime the Pentecostal churches, they send their students there. And I am professor of systematic theology, and being looked at as the next principal of the seminary.
Okay, I'm going to get, because you guys aren't just looking at OCMS, you're looking at a window in the world. I want Maksud to share a little bit with you about something he shared with our community yesterday. Yesterday in this room we had about 40 of our scholars here, and every morning we pray for places around the world. And Pakistan is a very small, how many Christians are in Pakistan total? What percentage of the population?
It's about 2%. 2% of Pakistan's population are Christians, but it's a huge population because it's 180 million people in Pakistan. So even 2% will be millions of Christians in that Islamic country.
Okay, so this is current news. We're talking about the video that was produced and the uprisings against the United States. And so Maksud, tell them what happened in Pakistan last Friday and how they could pray for your country.
Well, as the world saw, it was pretty much live coverage and was reported all over the world. It was a day dedicated to show the love for the Prophet of Islam. Country was demonstrating against the film made reportedly in USA called The Innocence of Muslims. And the whole country almost was in uproar, and the people came out and demonstrated. There were 25 people who died as a result of those protests, which turned out to be violent. A church and a school was put on fire in Mardan, completely destroyed, and there were small other incidents also. But as it is very well known, Pakistani Christian community as a minority is subjected to persecution. It's a very difficult situation in Pakistan for minorities in general, and the Christians are suffering badly. So we would really, really appreciate the prayers of our brothers and sisters around the world.
So this was just a window for me to say hi to Justin. Hello, Rob, and all of you that have helped me. I just thank you for helping me and Kai do what we do. I never ever anticipated I would live and work in Oxford, and I never thought I'd be working with men of this caliber. We've got so many great people we could introduce you to, but you're always welcome to visit us if you want, and do pray for both Burkina. Yes. And pray for Pakistan.
And I may also say it's a pleasure to work with Bill and Kai, and they're lovely friends. We enjoy not only their leadership here, but a very close friendship as well. Thank you for sending them here.
Yeah, I paid him to say that. So, so anyway, we love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.